Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They fights him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Back to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way down. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanders now to kick this one away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Mike Evans, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Kicker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now here come the Raiders. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this one up. Just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Awesome. They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bass. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. 3-19. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Pass incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down
I
the
tackled
8.
him, and then he laid on my guy for a minute, and then got up and
Still a
tried to
little
run.
work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And now the backfield gets in for the score. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
I'm not working today or tomorrow.
Watch him now, Barney.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Detroit!
He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Robinson.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Oh no, I spun. I hate when I spin the wrong way. It's just the worst.
He had a little bit of the turnover
Gosh,
bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On second down, here's Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Over!
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that's going to tie us at 13. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
So out come the Raiders. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
All the time?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Just don't want to attack, but see how they attack.
No, he's just always like sending Jaden invites way late at night.
Back at his own 19-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Oh.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Leopard!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. Oh, and that's caught inside the 30.
Fuck?
That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. And it's a 1st down.
I really fucked it
up. And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
It's not like kind of took control of him.
It's 2nd down.
Moved him like in a...
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Detroit! Detroit! Watching that, Marty! Leopard!
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And it's a fumble. But I think the Raiders are
I made him fumble.
Yes.
And he fucking recovered
like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield. Or
looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were looking for Marshall that time. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play going absolutely nowhere.
What?
Belted before he
Dude, Van Tusk just got hurt on the Wildcat. He had nothing to do with the play.
Before it even got started.
Come on.
Thanks for nothing, huh? How about
Dude,
that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Fucking ridiculous, bro.
So time
He's
to
probably
start
out
going
for 10
in the
weeks
other
and shit.
direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Forced out to his left. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings
Bruce
up
Ribs
4th
will
down.
return soon.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Fucking stupid.
And
Every game.
Ready to take the field.
He's got
And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Steps away to his left, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. So 1:55 to go in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. The pitch to Henry. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Goes underneath for Henry. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. They'll drop to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Just made the sickest play ever.
First down there, 12 yards on the play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Detroit! Detroit!
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right.
Oh, no.
He completes it to Henry. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
What do you want me to do? I threw the ball out of fucking the outside the lines. Or numbers, I mean.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Wow.
He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down. The Broncos on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Sanders now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit.
Skiddly scat, diddly
first to
dat.
begin this third quarter.
Beep, beep,
they
beep.
have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Oh, man.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the
That's
field.
a fucking terrible play by my
Stopped him
team.
for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Oh, somebody's hurt. Is Van Tuff's hurt on a fucking run play up the middle? No, it's a black guy. I think he's dying because the game's pretty much frozen. I guess he's dying because the game is frozen.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
On my end, one of my players is down. I can't tell who it is, but he's hurt on the field, and I'm basically frozen. Nope. Here, I'll take a picture of it. I don't want any points, man. Just play. LOL. Fucking these all give you 3 points. Man, fucking 3 points. Sorry about throwing it outside the numbers. That was a panic play. I know, I seen it. You knew he was going to. I was gonna tell you though, like, be careful, because if you're playing no rules, he's gonna fucking nano you and shit. No, I know, I'm just saying, like, expect that. That's all I was saying. No, I know. You can run the stick and the fucking that other play against him over and over. But he knows how to stop the dagger and shit. Like, he'll be fucking giving nanoing you so you won't have enough time. Yeah, those are fucking deadly. Deadly. Diddly, diddly, deadly. Dude, I'm wearing the ugliest uniforms I possibly can. Alright. 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 It should be the same stream. Let me go look.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
No, I was just saying, like, expect that because he's a fucking cheesy motherfucker.
Set to go
no, his offense was fucked
up
bad. He's throwing pick after pick.
On EA Sports.
No, his defense was glitchy, I thought.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hits people with some dog shit.
Start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Gun! 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 Gun!
He'll drop to throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle.
No.
On the return there following a punt of 42. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
Damn it, Jim. Daddy?
From the 34 now,
Daddy
here's
hole?
1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. It's Howard. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but
what
he certainly
fuck,
doesn't
Daddy
run
hole?
like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
God damn.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
What the fuck, Daddy hole?
The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Come on, Big Daddy holes.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it.
How is that guy?
Ball pops out, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates
almost made the joke today. It's the new Madden out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Detroit! Detroit!
Are you ready?
They'll set up the throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he couldn't hang
Why
on
can't
to it
I aggressive catch and everybody else can?
Incomplete.
What's the trick?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On is the punter King to send it away. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball.
Two words that shouldn't go together.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Here we go.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Daddy.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 37. On third down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 57 yards. So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. And they'll go ground game here to the tailback. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
That's all you need to know. The time she told me she was hungry, but she didn't want anything that was in the house. She didn't want me to go get it. She didn't want old food. That was 20 minutes old. And she didn't want to go out in public.
And now it's third
she didn't want me to make her anything that was in the
Well,
house.
we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball. They've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
He'll look to throw. Trying to get, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
This is fielded at the 7th.
You get it, Dad?
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the Broncos coming out now. Their game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clear, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Get it like your daddy's hole? Like it's like a hole, like a slimy hole, but like it's your daddy's slimy hole. Alright, I was
They'll toss it to Henry. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Detroit! Detroit!
Okay, so like your dad's hole, right?
Back to throw here. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A second nice move, a spin. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Okay, like...
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think
it's
about
like a slimy weasel hole.
Took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on 2nd down. Now they got to come up with something big here on 3rd.
He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Oh, Agba out again. Dude, I lose like 5 guys a game.
2 interceptions in a game? That's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gone! Detroit! Detroit!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Little fucking Penny Hart.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field.
Just to make sure I understand.
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
I think I understand, but...
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific...
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Green 39! Green 39! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Calling a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Fowler able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, it's not been their bread and butter. I don't know, is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
They'll wind up getting 4 there.
Willie's
on his
out here
own,
getting
but
blasted.
we'll leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to
Willie's
dial up
definitely
the
out here
blitz.
getting
And give him
fucked up.
credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Now back to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Newton. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Mommy hole.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Open space inside the 10. That good for 19 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh,
And he
I
is
knew exactly what it was, and I got caught. I had one little,
Raiders.
like on someone's arm
A
pretty much.
great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Sanders now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
I just not thinking that you're
fortunate to get
getting
points
it,
on the
so.
board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game
Don't really
are
feel like
so
you're
good
getting
and
it.
so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they get him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I think you just need to get a better understanding of it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Come on, that was
and his
dumb.
guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and
That little
creating
kid
big
was
plays.
a
They're watching the film, and it's working. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And on the ground they go with a running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
All right, here we go.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
They'll drop to throw. And the hit.
Come on, man.
It's
These guys are
incomplete.
fucking recovering like crazy, man.
Like
every cover
defense,
two.
especially the secondary, has really been contesting about
every
throw
cover
in this
two. His
first
fucking
half.
safeties
Remind me of
are
a
like
good half-court
running over
defensive
after I catch the
basketball
ball,
team.
knocking it
Every
out,
time
or
a
picking it
pass
out.
is
It's fucking
thrown,
bullshit.
they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. And incomplete.
Oh, that's cool.
Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The game is stupid sometimes. It does dumb shit.
And now Oakland ready to take the field.
Did it shut up?
Detroit! Back to Philly, here we go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Over! All right, now, lucky 56.
Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Why the fuck?
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout.
Why doesn't
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Take it at the 37. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds.
God damn.
But not before
His
he
whole
takes
team
it
is fucking
inside
flying
the 40.
around.
Great
I got
blocking
95
on the
overall
return.
for
It
95
springs him
speed guys,
for
and his
25.
linebackers are just
And it'll be a short
outrunning me.
field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
You're wrong.
So from the 39 now, they'll
like
come
this
up
better?
on a 1st and 10.
Oh, this fucking sucks. I hate it.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
It's just trash.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the
There's
40.
no reason for it other than
It's
running.
a loss of a
And it's
yard
not even
there,
that
and
great
now
for running.
2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing
It does the
defense
same
is still
exact
having
thing
your linebackers
after you hike
set
the ball.
edge.
If you're passing. And I
After
can
the
run
loss
just
to
fine with
start
it. It's
out,
fucking
here's
stupid.
2nd
Why
and
do I need
11.
the fucking camera angle to change on me in the middle of my play? Your
All
mom.
right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
see my
And he
shit
works
just
it to the
fine.
30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to
see
leave
my
you
daddy
in
hole better?
coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver,
I
if
can't.
you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before
Thank
the
goodness.
defender
Bye.
does.
Thank goodness, bro.
Detroit!
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, shit.
Blitz right
I didn't know it was a rollout. God damn it.
To the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
God.
And now it's third. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Dude, again, I'm catching it. He comes up fucking after I got the ball, touches me, I drop it.
I know at
It's
times people
okay,
think
man.
we
This
use
game
it
is
too
for the
often, but
faggots.
you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone,
Straight queer
you've
boy
got to
shit,
stick
man.
it in there before your
Show me
receiver
a play
gets to
in the
next
NFL
guy
where
in the
every
zone.
fucking time
Otherwise, you
they
bring
catch
him
the
into
ball,
play.
if someone touches their hip, they drop it onto the ground.
Disrupt the pass. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Here's Conley. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Like a
Now the
motherfucker.
Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take
Done
over.
that
And with time
before.
quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
No. Check. Patriot. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached
Barnabas, what happened to Barnabas, bro?
Raiders out in front. As now we
What
send you
happened to our
out
boy
to
Barn?
Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Whatever happened to Barnabas? What a... Dude, Lope has won like 2 games in like 4 seasons.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Gun!
Again to Henry, and he'll get this one up to the 26. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets this up across the 35
Man,
before he's out of bounds.
tough for tins, bro.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. This quarterback now a woeful 5 of 17 thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10 here.
Gun!
He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw in the middle, and it's incomplete. Tough there. Good
there you go.
hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach,
not fucking
everywhere.
5 seconds after I have the ball.
Play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in.
You're stupid,
and tuck it away.
Here's Tucker now out to kick
Shut
this
the
one
fuck
away.
up. Like it matters. What matters? Play these games just to fucking develop my quarterback pretty much for next Madden. I mean, fuck.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bud Dupree in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
I know.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Huh?
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
Danny cares about as much as I do.
It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Whoa.
Lucky 56.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm just having fun. It's not like that important.
This is an offense that
like you said, I'm kind of ready for next Madden.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Missed.
This will not go down.
Dude, what's going on out there?
So that one will be accepted.
This freaking game, man. This freaking game.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Check 50. Check 50. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this.
I thought he
tried
was
to
going to go
drive
away
that
from
football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Look at this. Guy in the backfield.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And
He
a
had
pretty
some
big
dude
hole
named
as he's
Roadway
down
in
to
the
about the
backfield.
40. He'll get 8 on the
Big,
keeper
giant
there. It'll be
motherfucker.
2nd and a couple. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has
69.
some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And coming out now, the Broncos. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
There goes my...
Running lanes were at a premium in the
my
first
guy's
half.
starting to get hurt again. I do
He's
good.
hoping
Guys
that
go
that's
down.
a precursor of a big second half.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Something can never change.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Detroit! Detroit!
Well, you know, it is. That's just the way it is.
Gun!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Yes, sir.
Detroit! Detroit!
He won't get hurt like that next year.
Gun!
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but
Well,
that's a
he'll look
nice
a little
job
faster
of
after I
picking
get
up
my
yardage
speed
on
up there.
3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down.
Oh, my God. Watch this play. Watch my lineman. He fucking blows it,
They were after that run.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Let's go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going for a right side here, complete.
Yeah, well, when he does it,
and he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll set up a throw, eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. But he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. And an alley to run.
Oh, wow.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
Right through the fucking
Welcome back now
blitz,
to
pretty
Denver.
much. That's so stupid.
It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Man-to-man. Run the quarterback.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10.
Leopard. Gone.
Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that's going to be caught for
Just
a
ran
Raider
this fucking levels. Like 2 plays ago.
His guys are
Literally.
in for
Just
6,
ran that play.
And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Hitting the same plays twice in one drive.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Play. Sanders now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They begin with Henry. Gets through, and now an opening. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Derrick Henry, 78 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he almost caught it.
Incomplete.
I think we can figure out
Mueller
for two there, right? Up one.
After
You
the
want to
low
make it a
point
field
pass.
goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Detroit! Detroit!
God, dude. Danny
He can run for it, and he will.
so cheesy.
No one
So
there to
cheesy.
help out downfield, but no problem.
Oh my
Scrambling
God,
for
that is so
22 and a
corny,
first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself,
the way he did it,
goes
like,
and
waiting
gets
for
the
that
first
play to
down.
happen.
I got to give it to him on that
It's
one.
fucking
Normally,
like rolling out
you don't want
towards
your
it.
guy taking shots,
running
your
it. I don't know,
quarterback,
it's
but
corny.
it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now
the
2nd down.
Defender is not so
Moving backwards
stupid.
on first down, never
And when
a
he
good
sees
thing.
him running,
What
he's
does
like,
that
oh,
do
I
for
gotta
the
cover my
mindset
guy
on
still.
2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the
I
yards
was actually the
lost,
safety, so.
but gain a few extra.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Hey, mama.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn it, I ran right
He'll
past
get
it.
4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I wanted to kill
When
him.
you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now this time he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
See? How come he can hold on to it, but when I hit him right away, he fucking holds on to it every time. Oh, everybody fucking does it. But me, I have a hold of it. I'm holding X. He's falling down. I drop it. I don't get it. It's frustrating. And then I play people in head-to-head, and they just lob the ball in the air and catch it with aggressive catch. Such fucking garbage.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
He's throwing to his fucking... He has a ineligible tight end. That guy can't be a tight end, is he? That's fucking stupid. Like he's throwing to his left tackle.
Sanders now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes it to Evans. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Detroit!
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
That's my original read, man.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And they'll run it here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And Sanders pulled it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Because he's been coming out and fucking the cover 3 nonstop, you know, like, and I figured he'd be in his zone like he has been, and he did, but he blitzed everyone. So, fucking hell up, I guess.
Back to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I forgot
They had to go for it with such
bad coaching.
remaining.
I switched my fucking tight end because on that last play I ran him out of that formation, so I put a tight end there. That's supposed to be a
obviously late in the game. I
me.
guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I swear to God, Danny's pocket presence and running out of the pocket.
They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Every time I had his fucking
anytime you
D
call
on
an
lockdown,
inside running
run
play,
that
you just
back.
know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Raiders, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1.
The first game I was having such a better game. I hate that dumb shit. And then I remember I don't like this game. Yeah. One new injury. Every week I get one. Now my right tackle and my left tackle are gone. Cool. That had a big part to do with it too, because as soon as he went down, I was getting all sorts of crazy pressure. Whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. They're out there saying mean shit.